Join me as I dive into what made Robert Irwin so happy to leave Los Angeles. Can I figure it out before the end of the video? Robert Irwin, the son of the legendary crocodile hunter Steve Irwin, has grown up surrounded by the wonders of wildlife. From a very young age, he was introduced to conservation, the importance of animal protection, and the joy of connecting with nature. Unlike most kids, his playground was not a backyard or a park. It was a wildlife sanctuary filled with exotic animals, including crocodiles, snakes, and koalas. He learned hands-on how to care for these animals, how to respect their habitats, and how every species plays a critical role in the balance of our planet. Over the years, Robert has been involved in numerous projects and television programs designed to promote wildlife conservation. He has followed in the footsteps of his father, inspiring audiences around the world to appreciate the natural world. His work is not just about fame, it is deeply personal. Conservation is a cause he truly believes in, a passion instilled in him by his family, and the life he has grown up living. Yet, life in Los Angeles was a sharp contrast to the wilderness that shaped him. LA is a city of glamour, ambition, and constant motion. It is crowded, noisy, and full of expectations. For someone like Robert, who grew up in open spaces with the freedom to roam, the city could feel claustrophobic. The traffic alone can be exhausting, hours spent moving from one side of the city to another, honking horns, endless congestion, and air thick with smog. The fast pace of city life often leaves little room for reflection, for peace, or for meaningful connection to nature. Living in LA as a celebrity kid also brings a unique kind of pressure. Cameras, paparazzi, public scrutiny, and the expectation to maintain a certain image create stress that most people never experience. Robert grew up in the public eye. His every move, whether at an event, on social media, or on camera, was noticed, analyzed, and often critiqued. That level of attention can weigh heavily, especially for a young person still trying to discover their own identity and purpose. The city's chaos and constant demands likely made Robert question what kind of life he truly wanted to live. While LA offers opportunity, it also demands conformity to certain expectations. The noise, the rush, and the artificiality of the urban environment may have made him feel disconnected from his true self. He probably longed for a place where he could breathe freely, think clearly, and dedicate himself to the work that truly mattered: conservation, animal care, and education. Robert's family background played a significant role in shaping this desire. Growing up in the Irwin family meant experiencing life in close connection with nature, animals, and adventure. The Australia Zoo and the family's wildlife sanctuary were more than just homes. They were classrooms, laboratories, and playgrounds all at once. Every day, Robert observed his parents, learned from them, and absorbed lessons about responsibility, respect, and the delicate balance of the natural world. His mother, Terry Irwin, has been a guiding force throughout his life. She has supported him in following his passions while maintaining the family's mission of conservation. Her encouragement likely gave him the confidence to make the decision to leave Los Angeles, knowing that he would not be alone in pursuing a life aligned with his values. The support of family cannot be overstated when making a life-changing decision like this. Having people who understand and stand behind you is invaluable. Robert's journey was undoubtedly filled with reflection and self-discovery. He must have asked himself deep questions. What makes me happy? What kind of impact do I want to have in the world? How do I want to spend my days? In seeking answers, he may have realized that the city, for all its glamour, was not conducive to living the life he envisioned. LA's limitations, noise, pollution, fast-paced lifestyle, and social pressures could not provide the fulfillment that nature and conservation work did. Making the decision to leave a city as iconic as Los Angeles is not easy. It requires courage to walk away from the familiar, even if that familiarity is uncomfortable. Robert's choice reflects not only self-awareness, but also bravery. He prioritized what truly mattered to him: authenticity, purpose, and meaningful work over societal expectations or superficial allure. Leaving Los Angeles must have been a moment of liberation. Robert likely felt a weight lift off his shoulders as he distanced himself from the stress and constant scrutiny of city life. The freedom to breathe, explore, and engage with the natural world once again would have been deeply satisfying. Being back in an environment that resonated with his upbringing allowed him to focus on his conservation work, his passions, and personal growth. Reconnecting with nature, animals, and the values instilled in him by his family has likely brought Robert a sense of fulfillment that cannot be measured by fame or material success. He now has the space to live authentically, pursue his mission of conservation, and engage fully with the natural world. His happiness comes from alignment, living a life that reflects his beliefs, interests, and purpose. This story is a powerful reminder of the importance of choosing a life that aligns with our values. Robert's decision to leave Los Angeles illustrates that sometimes the right path is not the one that looks glamorous or impressive to others. True fulfillment comes from doing work that matters, living in an environment that nurtures you, and surrounding yourself with supportive people who understand your vision. Robert's journey also highlights the idea that change, while challenging, can be deeply rewarding. Leaving behind the familiar, whether it's a city, a routine, or an environment, requires courage, but it can lead to growth, clarity, and a sense of purpose that was previously unattainable. In Robert's case, moving away from LA allowed him to recenter himself around what he loves most: wildlife, conservation, and education. Happiness, as Robert's story shows, is often found in the simple alignment of passion and action. It is not about recognition, money, or status. It is about doing what you love and making a meaningful impact. His life serves as an example to anyone feeling trapped by their environment or circumstances. Sometimes, the best choice is to step away from what everyone else values and step toward what you value most. For Robert, that meant leaving Los Angeles and returning to a life filled with adventure, discovery, and conservation. It meant prioritizing personal fulfillment over external expectations. It meant creating a life where each day is spent making a difference, learning, exploring, and connecting with the natural world. By choosing this path, Robert has embraced authenticity. He has chosen purpose over convenience, and passion over prestige. His journey is a testament to the importance of listening to one's inner voice, and having the courage to act on it. This story encourages viewers to reflect on their own lives. Are there areas where we prioritize appearances, expectations, or external rewards over true fulfillment? Robert's decision is a reminder that we each have the ability to make choices that align with our values, even if it means stepping away from the familiar or comfortable. Robert Irwin's happiness in leaving Los Angeles is about more than geography. It is about freedom, growth, purpose, and connection. By following his heart and choosing a life that aligns with his passions, he has created an environment where he can thrive. His story demonstrates that fulfillment comes not from fame or proximity to the spotlight, but from living a life that feels meaningful and true. In leaving LA, Robert has reclaimed control over his life, his focus, and his happiness. He can dedicate his time to the work he loves, nurture the relationships that matter, and engage fully with the world in a way that aligns with his values. His choice reflects a deeper understanding of what truly matters, and the courage to prioritize it. Robert's journey is inspiring because it shows that happiness is not always found in what society tells us to pursue. It shows that by listening to ourselves, embracing change, and acting on what we believe is right, we can create a life of fulfillment, purpose, and joy. If you have ever felt trapped by your environment, pressured by expectations, or unsure of where your true happiness lies, Robert's story serves as a powerful reminder. You have the ability to choose. You can step toward what aligns with your values, even if it means leaving behind what others expect of you. In conclusion, Robert Irwin found happiness in leaving Los Angeles because it allowed him to reconnect with nature, pursue his passion for conservation, and live a life that is authentically his own. His story reminds us that embracing change, following our hearts, and prioritizing purpose over prestige can lead to a deeply fulfilling life. If you have any thoughts on Robert's journey, or if you've had a similar experience, share them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos about wildlife, conservation, and adventure.